Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney and today I will be speaking about the 75 medium challenge. I'm so happy that I've completed it. First of all, that was hard, but I have a bunch of tips, tricks, reflection that I want to share with you today in case you want to start this journey of yours. So let's get started. Right off the bat, I want to tell you guys my success with the challenge. I think that's very intriguing. When I watch videos like this, I'm like, honestly, how much weight did you lose? Body composition. Like, I want to be, you know, intrigued by what you do based off of your results. So I lost 15 pounds. Go me. During this 75 medium challenge. It's the most I've ever lost within a challenge. So props to me. And then I think what's more interesting is my body comp. I think we forget about how our bodies change when we do certain exercises, i.e. strength training, or, test yourself in different ways that you haven't in the past. So my fat percentage started at 36% and ended at 33.2%. That's amazing. And my muscle started at 60.7% and increased to 63.4%. I'm a muscle mommy, if you guys didn't know. And that in itself just makes me motivated to just keep going and just pursue even more post this challenge. So those are my results, numbers wise, but we all know that this challenge brings so much more beyond that. But I just wanted to give that a bit to people that care about those things. I certainly care. So, but anyways, let's talk about, what it did for my health and wellness journey. So just a little backstory. I started this year with 75 soft, so I'm no stranger to this challenge, but obviously it was a little different than what I did this time. And I had a lot of success. I basically came like off the couch to working out 5 days a week, 30 minutes, limiting my fast food intake, limiting my alcohol intake, changing my life at bits and pieces and seeing results. And it was really inspiring. And after that challenge, I took a few months off. And then when summer came around, or the beginning of summer, I was like, you know what? I want to do this again. So I did it again, and I did it in the form of 75 medium, which again, amazing results, and I hope that I can convince you today to do this challenge. So 75 medium, some of you guys are probably like, what is 75 medium? I've only known about 75 soft or hard. So let me run you through the differences, and I'm going to just do the differences between 75 hard and 75 medium. So the 75 hard rules are that you have to complete 2 workouts, 45 minutes each, with one being outside. Drink 1 gallon of water, read 10 pages of a nonfiction book, stick to a diet with no cheat meals or alcohol, and take progress photos daily. My rules for 75 medium are complete 1 workout, which is 45 minutes. It can be inside or outside. You have to drink 2 liters of water, read 5 to 10 pages of a nonfiction book, stick to a diet with no cheat meals or alcohol, and take weekly photos or videos of yourself throughout the challenge. So I think it's very important to know where you're at in your journey. And for me, I knew 75 hard is something that maybe one day I can get to, maybe never, I don't know. It's a very time-consuming type of challenge. And if you miss one thing a day, like, you have to start over. And I just don't have that grit in me like that. Like, I definitely want to be more strict, but I want to also give myself grace. Like, you never know what kind of day you're going to have. And I just mentally can't be that strict with myself. So I made 75 medium, and it worked out perfectly for me. And I pretty much did the challenge, not perfectly, obviously. I had a few days where, life happens, which is very important to, like I said, give yourself grace. But overall, it was a success, and it yielded great results. So I just wanted to give y'all a little backstory about how I arrived at the 75 medium. So let's get to tips. I think I have a few that are going to help you decide, can I do this, or what things that, or you have decided and you want to know what you can do to increase your success with a challenge. So tip number 1, make realistic goals. I just went through a way where I made really realistic goals for myself. I chose a challenge where I knew it could challenge me in a way that's more than normal, but not unattainable. And I think we were a society that wants quick results and you want to see things fast. And I'm not, I've done that in the past. I'm like, I'm going to give myself a month to lose 10 pounds. It's like, do you eat healthy? Do you have a plan to work out? You know, are you aware of what that takes? Is that sustainable? And I think this challenge really helps you create more realistic and sustainable goals. So post challenge, you're not gaining all the weight back, or, you know, losing all this hard work due to not being able to transition it to your more normal life. So making realistic goals are just going to help you achieve better results, short term and long term. Tip number 2, create a routine and check in with that routine. So for me, that was weekly. I chose to video this or vlog this journey in week increments. So I started on Fridays and ended on Thursdays. I have a whole series for that if you guys want to go back and watch. And if you already watched, amazing, right? So I was able to plan my workouts, plan what I was going to do for grocery shopping. You know, if I had something like a work event or something else, like I was able to plan when I was going to get my workout in and, you know, what that meant for me planning on. If I went to a restaurant, I would look at the menu, see the healthy options, pick a healthy option. So I know when I go there, I'm not trying to figure that all out last minute with a bunch of peer pressure and stuff. So just planning and knowing what your week, you know, or 2 weeks, however you want to plan, is going to look like, it's going to set you up for success and keep you on track. And then tip 3, I think, is the most important because not a lot of people are doing stuff like this. Everyone can do what they want to do and, you know, set up a journey that's going to, you know, be the best for them. But I want to do this journey because it made sense as a type A person and as someone that was like an ex-athlete. Like, I have it in me to plan and perform and achieve. So just knowing your why are you doing this? And, you know, just thinking about what your journey is going to look like. People are going to be like, why are you doing this? You're going to feel peer pressured. For me, I had no social life during this. And it was just a good time in my life where this is happening out or playing out the way, in a way that I don't have a social life. Like I said, all my friends have moved far. I'm maintaining multiple long distance, relationships with friends and my partners and whatnot. So I don't really have a lot of peer pressure around me and I can just do me. And then if I do have to go out, I'm like, you know what, I'm doing this and I'm doing this for X reasons and people are going to respect you or not. So just knowing your why is going to keep you grounded and keep you focused on what you need to do in order to, you know, yield results that you've set for yourself. Okay, so that was a lot. That was 3 tips, and I think they're going to help you a lot if you're kind of questioning your journey or, you know, questioning if you can do this. So do those 3 things, and you're going to be set. And lastly, I want to go over what 75 medium personally did for me, because you see people achieve the results, and you're like, what did it do for you other than, you know, weight loss, which is obviously something that a lot of people want to do. But I like to know what else it did for your life. You know, you're like, if I'm going to put on this work and doing some crazy stuff for 75 days, I want it to benefit my life, you know, in other ways. So first, it created structure and routine. And my structure, routine in the healthy sense. So I have a structure and routine if I want to just chill, float through life, which is very important. Some seasons in life, you're not going to be able to do stuff like this. I've certainly had seasons where I needed to come home, rest, you know, watch TV, you know, draw, like a more of a rest season. But in this season, I need to work out. I need to prioritize my eating habits in a healthy way. I need to read. I need to do all this. So creating a routine and structure is what helped me, you know, achieve this challenge. And it's also something I'm going to bring into my life post-challenge. So thank you, 75 Medium, for that. Next, it forced me out of my bad habits. Like I said earlier, I drank sweet tea every day. I ate fast food. I had no planning with what I was going to eat. I had no idea what this food was doing to me long term. And when I made a challenge that got rid of all that, it forced me to pick the salad. I was very anti-salad, which is fine, but I actually love salads. Like, I just was anti it for no reason. Like, I love a good salmon salad, shrimp salad, protein steak salad. I just had one literally yesterday. I love fruits and love vegetables. I do like healthy food, and I don't know. Like, I get it. In America, it's easier to go to Chick-fil-A or Cane's than find a place where you have to walk in, order your food. It might be more expensive. Like, you know, it really does suck. But overall, like, I'm no stranger to liking healthy things. And I'm glad this challenge has forced my mindset out of, like, you know, the easiest route, which may not yield the best for my health. And lastly, I'm a strong girl, mentally, physically, emotionally. I can get through a lot. If I was able to, you know, have every minute of my day taken up by something and sticking to that without, you know, crashing out or like giving into defeat, then like I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty strong. I can do a lot of things. I really don't doubt myself much. Again, I physically am fit. Like, I'm confident in that. I love taking pictures again and just stunting. Like, I'm no stranger to that. And over the past 5 years, my confidence started to get, lower than usual, which is like, I'm very outgoing. I'm very into myself. Even when I was a little bigger, like, I still like to take pictures. But when you start to get the heaviest you've ever been in your life, you start to kind of be like, whoa, I don't recognize that person. But now I'm cute. I'm like fit, you know, and everybody is beautiful. Like I said, I did not love myself personally, but I also started to think, what do people think about me, you know? And like, again, it wasn't something that like was horrible, and I'm not trying to like say my bigger body wasn't beautiful, because she was, but I'm just generally more confident, and I feel like weight is going to lead me to more happiness and more longevity, because health is wealth, right? But anyways, without rambling too much, that was my journey. And I am just happy. You guys could probably tell. It's funny now that I have a YouTube, I can go back on videos and just physically look at myself and just be like, wow, I don't know, that was my best self. And now that I have these videos, I'm like, wow, I'm getting more lively. I have more energy. I'm, you know, getting more fit. Like, this is the person I know I can be. So just do you. You know, life is hard, but choosing the healthy route is very rewarding and very life-changing. My life has forever changed, and I hope I can bring this into the rest of my life. I'm almost 30, y'all, so I have to pay more attention to stuff like this, and this challenge has definitely created a life that is very, 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 very rewarding and very... I'm looking forward to keeping this healthy journey and showing y'all different challenges, different ways to be healthy, because I think seeing other people do it is very motivating, inspiring. So I'm going to stop here, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for me and for you. Like, if you're in this journey, you got it. Stay strong, and the reward is coming, and your life is going to be forever changed. So I will see y'all in the next video. If you haven't, subscribe, and tune in almost weekly. My goal is to give you guys weekly videos of my life, and I hope you guys come back and like all my content. But yes, I will see you guys next vlog, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.